Hey guys, it's Bren. It's been a while. I knew I would be really busy starting my new job and still kind of keeping a little bit of my old job. But on top of all that, during the past couple of weeks, my car has broken down. And then also, I'm still really having a problem with this apartment and trying to find a new place to live. So I have been crazy busy. I have not gone to Bath and Body Works at all. I am having withdrawals, and I've missed you guys too. I really have. But I figured today I would do an empties video because I have a ton of empties that have accumulated. I looked, and the last time that I did one was April. So this is May, June, July, and August empties. I'm just going to call it summer empties, even though some of these candles are fall candles. But then I do plan towards the end of the week on going to Bath and Body Works when they should have all of the pumpkin collection stuff out, because I know my store still doesn't have it, and that's kind of why I haven't been going, or I haven't had any hauls or anything. But I will probably do a pretty big haul towards the end of the week, so look for that like this weekend or so, because I'm excited about that. But in the meantime, let's get these done. Usually every time that a new season comes out and like I get a bunch of new candles, like I just got a bunch of new fall candles, I go through a purge where I have to get rid of all of the old candles that only have a little bit left in them to make room on my shelf. Because I have a collection of candles, but it's a rotating collection. It never gets that big because when I'm bringing candles in, I'm also getting rid of candles. So I'll start with candles, then I'll go into wallflowers, body care, soaps, and again, beware, there's a lot. So the one I'm going to start with is warm caramel cider, and this is actually just like an almost empty. I think I've got one more burn left in it, but this is from a couple years ago, and now this year Cider Lane has come out, and I find Cider Lane to be exactly the same as this. There are some people out there who are picking apart little differences. To me, they really smell the same, and I would chalk any differences up to batch variation. So because Cider Lane is out and now I can stock up on that one, I feel comfortable getting rid of this older version. So I started burning it up, and weird thing, like I said, this is almost empty, but one of the wicks went out, and so I moved the other wick, so now it's a 2-wick candle. But I started smelling a smell like one of the wicks had gone out, you know, like when a candle puts itself out, that smoky smell. And I went over and looked at it because I was like, there's no way that candle is done yet. And just one of the wicks was like smoldering as it was still burning, and it kept putting off smoke. So I put the candle out, tried to soak some wax out, relit it, and then the one wick was still doing that. It just kept smoking. So I'm like, okay, well, forget this. So I pulled that one wick out, but it was just weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where one of the wicks was just smoking as it was still burning and it wouldn't stop. But now it's a 2-wick. Like I said, maybe one more burn. I don't know. But this is a great scent. Cider Lane is a great scent. I really did like this packaging. But, you know, the Cider Lane's not too bad either. I'm going to stock up on more Cider Lane. It's just a good one. It's always been a good one. I'm glad that it came back and that it did go nationwide. I will keep this jar too because it's got the pretty leaf lid. I don't keep all my empty jars because I'd have a million empty candle jars, but the really pretty ones like that I do keep. Okay, so I'm going to do like fall first, and then I'll move back into, I'll move backwards into summer. All right, pumpkin pecan waffles. Finished that one up. Was going to get a second one of these to try to compare the two different versions. I never did. I don't really like the scent that much, but this version did seem to be less mapley than the other version, and I've talked about that in prior videos if you want to watch my review on this candle. It was okay. I have one of these wallflowers too, and it's okay, but for me, I can't do more than one because it's just like too strong, and I only kind of like that. But I used that up. Okay, then toasted graham latte. This was almost done when I reviewed it. Now it is completely done. Not a repurchase for me. Ooh, this one's really smoky now. Again, my review is up. It's pretty recent if you want to know my thoughts, but it was just a very average candle with like a slightly below average strength and throw, so not repurchasing that. One I tried to repurchase a couple of times because I was trying to get a good batch and never could was, of course, warm apple pie. This is such a great smelling candle, but it throws like a 1 or a 2, and all the batches I tried did. There were some people out there that said that they had amazing ones that they thought were strong. I don't know if maybe their noses are different, their apartments are different, whatever, or they're just super lucky because I could not find a good one. And what a shame, because what a great smelling candle. This is a candle that I would have bought this as a gift for like everyone I know if it would have smelled or been strong. And I would have bought like 10 at least because, gosh, it smells really good. But it just sucks in performance. Strawberry Cupcake from the same collection, another one that I liked the smell of. It is kind of a more fake type strawberry, candy-like sweetness, but I really liked it and it was really light. So getting really frustrating, so many just light candles that are not strong. And why don't we just keep with that theme for now and talk about Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I bought 2 of these. The other one I probably won't burn. I'll just have it in my collection, or maybe someday I'll eventually burn it. Another one. This one was weird because the first burn got me really excited. The first burn, it was throwing like a 7 or an 8, and I was really happy with that because I'd heard that the candle was light. But then the second burn was a little lighter. The third burn was really light. The fourth burn was almost non-existent. This candle was only good on the first burn, and then it stopped throwing. And in the end, it was throwing like a 1 or a 2. This is unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. And this is why so many of the fall candles are just letdowns, and why I feel like so many of my reviews lately have been negative. I will say that the chocolate pistachio and the cider lane are good, so there is some hope. Spiced pomegranate cider was good, but all these other ones just so super light. But this one did smell just like the body care, if you like the body care and you want to buy a candle just to burn it one time. I used up my old pumpkin spice cheesecake because I have a new pumpkin spice cheesecake now. I found this year's version to be identical to this last year's version, and this is also a candle that's like a decent medium throw, better than these other ones, but nothing crazy strong. But that scent I really like. It's a good scent. I used up my Trick or Treat. This was 2 years ago. The first time they did a Halloween candle, this was the Halloween candle. It's basically a repackage of Marshmallow Fireside. This one, more so than like Warm Caramel Cider Lane being the same. This one I would more so tend to agree that maybe it was a little bit different than Marshmallow Fireside. Like it was like maybe a little bit sweeter, but basically the same. So since I have like a new Marshmallow Fireside, I decided to use this one up. Some people loved this label. I wasn't like a huge fan of it. It was just fine to me. Whatever. Okay, I think that's kind of it for fall candles. So some other things I used up. A praline pecan cobbler. Now this one is a lot like pumpkin pecan waffles, but it's not because it doesn't have any maple, but it does have a lot of cinnamon, and I really started to like this candle this year a lot. I also used up a mason jar in it. It's sloshed. It looks fuller than it is because it's sloshed. If I show you the back, you can see it. Whatever. It was empty. But yeah, I used the mason jar first. It was like a freebie or something. I was like, dang, I really like this candle. And then I used up a full one, and now I've got another one on my shelf too. So even if you don't like pumpkin pecan waffles, you might like praline pecan cobbler because that's kind of the boat that I'm in. So that's a good one. They're piling up here. What else did I use up? Okay, Paris lavender macaron. This one I could still burn, but it smells gross. So I'm calling it, it's like turned into this very burnt smelling kind of bitter scent as some of their candles do when they get down towards the bottom. So I don't feel like I need to keep burning it once it's gone bad, so to speak. This candle was good for the first half, maybe even first 2/3, but then it just started to smell smoky and ick, and so I set it in my empties pile. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. There's no reason that I have to burn the candles until they put themselves out if they start smelling bad. I also used up my pink apple punch because I got to light up the rooms from the sparkly lid collection a few years ago, and those smell almost the same as pink apple punch. I think they're a little different. I like them a little better, but I got 2 of those on Mercury, or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. So I used up my pink apple punch because it was just slightly inferior as far as scents go, but almost the same. So I felt like I could get rid of this one. And then I randomly got rid of Sparkle Everyday Confetti Cupcake. This was the same collection that Light Up the Room was in. And this one was just the standard, like, frosted cupcake or buttercream. I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like it's a little bit bitter. Not the best, like, vanilla scent that they do. I much prefer, like, vanilla bean marshmallow because that one's sweeter. This one just kind of always smells a little off to me, but it's basically the same as the buttercream that's out now. And so I used that up. And then a golden pineapple luau from the summer. This was just a very basic pineapple scent. I got sick of it very quickly. It's gone. And the last candle is not a Bath & Body Works candle. It's my Crossroads Jelly Donut. I also used that up, and this one was not very strong for me either. It smelled good, but not a thrower. All right, so that's it for candles. And then I have a whole bunch of wallflowers. These are just going to be in whatever order I happen to pick them up in. So a Paris lavender macaron still has a little left. You can see it's turned a really gross, disgusting, dingy poop brown. And it also kind of smells like that. So again, I'm not going to keep going with it. That scent is just one that, I don't know, it just seems to go bad before it's totally gone. What's this? Oh, a coconut leaves wallflower. Always a great one. Another coconut, the Waikiki Coconut Beach. I think this one was pretty strong, if I can remember correctly, if you like coconut scents. What else do we have here? Strawberry vanilla, right? Matched the candle, very sweet, not that strong, I don't think. An island margarita. I love these wallflowers, but they do kind of go bad before they're totally empty and stop smelling. However, they're so great for the first couple of weeks that you have them plugged in that it's almost okay. And then I have, this is probably the most unscented wallflower I've ever had. Next to my marshmallow pumpkin latte wallflowers, which I still have to return. They're over there in that bag waiting to go back to the store. I was hoping for a pumpkin coconut wallflower, and that's why I haven't exchanged those yet, because I'm like, maybe they'll come out with pumpkin coconut, but I don't see it yet, and they have some of the pumpkin collection wallflowers online, and that's not one of them. Pumpkin French toast is a wallflower, apparently, but not pumpkin coconut. But brown sugar fig from semi-annual sale, super unscented. I never, ever smelled this at all the entire time that it was plugged in. It was totally unscented. Also from SAS, a mango mandarin. This one was a little better. I think I have one backup in this. It was decent. It was pretty good. Nice orangey scent. A radiant red maple. Man, I wish I had bought, something exploded in my bag and everything's sticky. I wish I had got more of these. I found these for 75% off at SAS. I think I have like 10 of them or something like that, but I really should have just walked out of there with the entire bucket because I love the scent so much and it didn't come back. I know that there is heirloom apple, which is a new candle. I have not smelled it yet. I know that it's apple and marshmallow, but I've also heard it's not a radiant red maple repackage, unfortunately. Maybe I'll like it too. I don't know. I'm excited to go smell that one, but again, haven't been able to make it to the store. Gonna go this week. Last wallflower is a warm apple pie wallflower. This one's not quite done. I just yanked it out of the wall so I could include it in this video. I'll probably plug it back in afterwards for a few more days. And, you know, this is the one, the candle's great, but the candle doesn't throw. The wallflower's a little better, but honestly, I have this in my bathroom. And because in my bathroom, it smells really good, and that is how I can enjoy it. It's kind of weird to have your bathroom smell like apple pie. I'd much rather have it in the kitchen, but the kitchen's too big and I can't smell it. It's doing okay in the bathroom. When I'm in there, like, doing my makeup, I can smell it, and it's enjoyable, and it has continued to throw all the way to the end. So it's like an average wallflower. It could be stronger, but at least it's performing all the way through, so I'll probably pick up some more of this one. It's decent, and the scent is just so darn good. Set that one aside since I might plug it in again. And then I threw these in my Empties bag. Not wallflowers, but one of my favorite air fresheners. They are the Airwick coconut leaves and I don't know the name of it. It's a green one, and it's like a coconut palm leaves and trees or something like that scent. Man, oh man, it's a great one. If you're ever looking for a nice, good, strong air freshener, Airwicks are stronger than wallflowers. They just are. They're just not as cute, and the plugs aren't cute, so I continue to buy wallflowers because they look nice, but these babies are much more effective. Okay, so that's wallflowers. I have to pause and clear this stuff out so that I can bring the other stuff in. Okay, this is going to seem even more random because a lot of this stuff is from summer and summer's past. I used up my cool Amazon Rain body cream. Great scent. Would love if this came back. Didn't buy enough of it when it was out. I think it was not this January, but the January before, January 2015. And I just have some lotion left in it now. I'd love if I could find some of that at SAS. Also random, a lemon vanilla from the Signature Vanillas collection. They brought this back not that long ago at an SAS, but they didn't bring back the berry vanilla, and the berry vanilla is the one that everybody loves, and it sells for so much on eBay, and it's also like my all-time favorite scent, so I wish they would bring that one back. The lemon vanilla was like too sickening sweet for me. I didn't really enjoy it too much. There's like a little left in here. I don't even care. I'm gonna get rid of it. So there's that. Wait, I have to separate recyclables from non-recyclables. Okay. Tiny Agave Papaya Sunset. I wasn't that thrilled that this was a freebie. It's gone. Whatever. A tiny Malibu Heat shower gel. I do love Malibu Heat. So that's gone. And that's really it for body care, actually. Pocket Back. Check me out with the cat. Totally bought this one just because of the cute name and the cute kitty cat and sunglasses. Come on, how can you resist that? And then soaps is the last thing. And like I said, something exploded. So these are all sticky and gross. But I have my Napa Valley Sunset wine bottle. Like, I don't know if I should keep this or not. They're doing a lot in these, the wine bottle packaging. I'm sure they'll do it again at some point, so it's not really that special. But I did really like this in my kitchen in this shape and stuff. I usually use the foaming, but I bought the deep cleansing here because of the shape of the bottle. And this was a great scent, too, because it really hung around on your hands afterwards. Not a lot of these soaps do, but that one really did. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of it. That one can go in recycling. These can all go in recycling. A Maui Mango Mai Tai. This was very average, just okay for me. An Island Pink Pomelo. Got this at SAS really cheap, and I really did like it. I kind of wish I had gotten more now. So that was a good one. Island Margarita. Always a great soap. Really, really smells good. Beach House I bought just because of the packaging. The soap's color was actually turquoise, so it looked really nice when it was full. Unfortunately then, when they're like that and it's the soap that's colored and not the bottle, when it gets low, it doesn't look as cute, but I have one more of these. The scent was just okay on that one. A Strawberry Vanilla Sugar, another one that was just okay, but I do like the packaging. And then running out of room again. A Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. I have one more of these. This is their best vanilla scent in my opinion, really as far as anything goes. It's a really nice, sweet, just basic, straightforward vanilla. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It really smells just like vanilla ice cream. I like this one a lot. And then this is also, things are falling, and almost empty because I've got a couple more pumps left in it, but I grabbed it out of my bathroom because it's really almost gone. The lemon buttercream, same line as the vanilla Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. And this one was interesting to me. I kind of felt like the bakery and the lemon didn't really mix. Like there was lemon and there was bakery, but the lemon was almost like a cleaner type of lemon, so it was weird that it was mixed with a vanilla. Not like my favorite as far as sweet lemon scents go. It was okay. So we're almost done with that one. Okay, guys, that's it. We got through it. And now I can get rid of this stuff and not have a giant pile of empties sitting in my corner anymore. So again, stay tuned because I do plan on going towards the end of the week when I know that they're going to have all of the new stuff. And then I should have a decent haul. And I'm just excited to go back because it's been so long. So I'll see you guys again soon. And you can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Bye.